Every farmer loves a field day, and Fieldays New Zealand is the largest agribusiness expo in the Southern Hemisphere, held on a 114-hectare site at Mystery Creek outside Hamilton. In this year's Rabobank marquee, local farmers were invited to showcase their paddock-to-plate produce. These farmers included Retro Organics, boutique dairy producers from Southland, Hereford Prime, grass-fed premium beef, Fashion Foods, plant breeders with unique orchards, Turk's Poultry, vertically integrated corn-fed chicken, and Biofarm, 100% pure yogurt from organic milk.
Okay, so our product's different as in that it's all organic juicy cow's milk. It's all made on farm in Southland, all pasture-fed cows, so quite uniquely different flavoured cheeses to other cheeses out there in the market. We've met a lot of new potential customers, which is going to help our business, and it's great just talking to other farmers and other people that have had challenges like ourselves. So yeah, we do the whole process because I guess we feel that Kiwi farmers produce some of the best food in the world and they don't have a connection with the end consumer. And by doing it like we do, we actually have the connection with the end consumer, which is actually very rewarding. You get the positive feedback and the negative when you stuff up. But yeah, you learn what the customer wants and you're actually producing what the customer really wants. Because we have that contact, we can change very quickly to what the consumer actually is wanting. So yeah, it's very rewarding in that way, doing the complete process. Yeah, so I don't think that most people appreciate just what it costs to get a product out there and marketed and out in the field. We probably believe it costs as much to get a product launched and marketed as what it actually cost us to set up our processing and getting the business, process inside of the business established. So it takes a lot of time and a lot of resources, and for us there was a lot of learning to do as to what was the best marketing to get our name out there and our brand out there and our story out there, and that's probably we can never sell on price, so for us we've got to get our story out there so as people to have reason to buy our product. It's been very challenging, and yes, I have no regrets about doing it. Some days I might, but look, it's something I would never have been happy if I hadn't had a go at it and done it, yeah.
Okay. Righto, so Hereford Prime Beef is a grass-fed beef program for quality beef in New Zealand, and all our products, all our beef is individually hand graded, each carcass, and we age our product for 21 days. So we have processing partners all around the country. We have 4 processing partners who we're very lucky to work with, and so we have regionalised arrangements with those. They have their own territories, so we try and produce locally grown grass-fed beef for the particular area. So it's aged for 21 days, and each carcass, as I mentioned, is hand graded. We measure for pH levels, fat colour, meat colour, marbling scores, and we specialise in the high-end fine dining market.
And have an opportunity to
For us, being part of the Rabobank paddock-to-plate showcase slotted in perfectly. Hereford Prime itself has been doing a lot of focus on paddock-to-plate, and we have been undertaking paddock-to-plate events of our own accord throughout the country in the last couple of months, and we have been striving to tell the stories from the supply chain. So for us today, being part of the Rabobank team just extends that storytelling for our product, and we've met farmers who may be interested in supplying, or potential retail customers as well. So we're thrilled to be here.
Good morning, I'm Bill Lynch, and Erica and I have created an entity called Fashion Foods Limited, and we have committed a lot of our past generation, I suppose, to the breeding of new apples with a priority on flavour. So we started with the old heritage Gala apple variety because we thought it would be hard to beat, but because it didn't look so exciting and Royal Gala and others were more fashionable, we decided we'd stick with flavour, And over the past 20 or so years, through a range of breeding techniques and selections, we've come up with 2 finalists. And as a result, we're very pleased with their vivid colour and appearance, matching the old flavours that were lost. So we've applied for patents, and they are now called, the plants are now called Montague and Berica. So the project's now reached a stage where we've planted out a commercial volume of trees on our own orchard that our son Dan manages for us, and we've had open days, and growers have started to realise the opportunities, the point of difference that these apples are exhibiting. They're very visually different and matched by the flavour and the early harvest. There's grower uptake, but of more concern, I guess, in a nice way, is market forces are very, very keen and demanding big volumes of the apples. So we're at the tipping point now where we know we can market the apple with relative ease and strong demand, but we need to now have an awareness for growers and investors that it's a great opportunity to get in to satisfy the demand, particularly strong coming from Asia and Chinese buyers. We've had skeptics comment on the colour, the vivid colour, the pinks that are so in your face, and said, well, looking at the photographs, you've airbrushed them, surely. But then I'll hold the apple next to the photograph, and you can see that they're very accurate. And our 44 megapixel telephone doesn't tell lies.
I'm Simon and this is Julie. We represent Turks Poultry, which is a poultry company based in Manawatu, Foxton. We grow free-range chicken, and we've come along to sort of showcase our product to some of the Rabo customers. And what we've got here is we've got rissoles, chicken rissoles, which you can buy in the supermarkets from, particularly in the Pakistan and New Worlds. We're going to have kebabs. We've got frankfurters, which are chicken frankfurter. We've also got smoked chicken breasts that we've been passing around for feeding, which is all free range.
I think really we've done that because we produce it, we want to get people tasting it, and we're a small poultry company, so we have to get our name out there some other way. And by coming into something like this, it gives people the opportunity to try our chicken. And we sort of really get them excited about it by telling them it's got a nice buttery taste to it and stuff like that. So they get quite excited and people are really blown away with it. So it's just getting the name out there and getting somebody to try it. We grow the maize in the Manawatu as well, so we corn feed the chicken. So it's all part of the whole process we go through. The only thing we don't do is hatch the day olds. We do the rest of that.
Hi there, I'm Kathy Tate Jameson, and this is my son Eru and his lovely wife Evie, and we're here in the Rabobank tent at Mr. Creek Fieldays promoting our yogurt. We're sampling our wild apple yogurt. It's fully certified organic, additive free. It's been on the market 30 years this year. So Jamie and I began this little adventure in 1986 with supplying our yogurt to stores throughout New Zealand. So we're really glad to be here to celebrate our 30 years of certified organic dairy farming. We have 600 acres in the Manawatu. We milk 150 cows all year round, and we're very proud of our animals and all the people that work with us on the farm, in the factory and here at the Fieldays.